So, Dr. Worthington, we have a question that's pretty basic, and that is how to make a good apology. Now, it's one thing to just say, I'm sorry, but you have done research all over the place, all over the world. You're truly one of the great experts on this. And you have an extensive process. In fact, it's 7 steps, if I recall correctly. Walk us through that. How do you make a good apology?
So it sounds very complicated, but it turns out to be pretty simple. So C is confess without excuse.
And
You
this
know,
CD, this is from the word. What's the acronym here for standing for what word?
the word is confess. So
Confess.
I,
Okay.
I'm going to confess. So C, confess without excuse.
Okay.
So I don't want to be, saying the word but. Do not say the word but.
Okay.
I did wrong, and say what you did that was wrong.
No
Oh,
qualifiers in it. Just confess that I did this thing wrong. All right. And then the next one.
offer an apology. So the specific words you say are not as important as conveying that you are truly sorry, that you regret this, that you have true remorse. So, of course, I'm sorry, but you have to accompany that with real emotion.
Okay. So make the apology with your heart. And then next.
N is note the other person's pain.
Mm,
So you might say, I see that I've caused you problem. I can tell I made you cry. I'm so sorry.
that is vital, right? Because that helps that person know you see me, you hear me. All right. And then what?
So then F, okay, I'm struggling here with this, but it's like forever value. So I know that's a stretch, but so I'm going to say, I know it challenges my ego basically to admit my wrong, but our relationship is worth it, and so I value you so much that I want you to forgive me for this.
Well, I love that, especially for those that have the love language of words of affirmation. All of us need to hear that, but especially some of us need that you value me. All right, and keep going.
So CONFE is to equalize, so you might want to say, what can I do to make up in some way for the hurt that I've caused you?
Yeah. Wow, that's so good because that's where the rubber hits the road. And then is one more?
The first S, there are two more actually. The first S is to say, I'm going to try never again to hurt you this way. So
Okay.
this is making a commitment. I'm going to try not to do this.
All right.
And the second S is to, seek forgiveness. Can you forgive me
Mm,
for this?
mm.
So once we've taught this, we just we demonstrate it. And so it would sound something like this, I'm sorry I forgot your birthday. I did forget your birthday. This is terrible. Uh, I'm just sorry. I regret this. That's O. Uh, I see that I've hurt you by, making you feel that I don't value you, but I really do value you. I love you so much, and I want us to get this right. So, what is it that I can do to make up for what I've done? Is there something that I can do to at least in some way make up for it? I'm going to try never to do this again. In fact, I'm going to tattoo it to my forehead, and I've got a lot of forehead to tattoo on. And then, so can you forgive me for
Yeah.
this? So
Wow.
you can see, even though it sounds like a complicated thing, it kind of
Yeah.
flows naturally and it can go pretty well. And
So
couples
good.
respond well.
So good. And we have resources that get into it even more in depth at your expert page here at Loveology. Ev, thanks as always.
Yeah, thank you.